Once upon a time, there was a magical forest nestled deep within the heart of a kingdom. It was said that the forest was enchanted with powerful spells, making it a place of wonder and mystery. The trees in the forest were tall and majestic, with leaves that shimmered like gold in the sunlight. The air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers and the songs of birds. The forest was a place of peace and tranquility, and many travelers would come from far and wide to bask in its beauty. But the forest was not just a place of beauty. It was also a place of magic, where the laws of nature were twisted and turned on their heads. Creatures that could not be found anywhere else in the kingdom roamed the forest's depths, and the trees themselves seemed to move and shift, as if they had a mind of their own. Despite its many wonders, the forest was also a place of danger. Dark forces lurked in the shadows, waiting to prey on unsuspecting travelers who wandered too far from the path. It was said that those who ventured too deep into the forest never returned, their fate unknown to all but the forest's magical denizens. One day, a young boy named Jack came to the forest. Jack had heard of the forest's magic and beauty and had set out to see it for himself. He walked along the forest's edge, marveling at the towering trees and the songs of birds. But as he walked deeper into the forest, he began to feel a sense of unease. The forest was quiet, too quiet. The birds had stopped singing, and the leaves rustled with a strange, otherworldly sound. Jack knew he should turn back, but his curiosity got the better of him. He pushed forward, determined to see what lay beyond. As he walked, the forest seemed to grow darker and more twisted. The trees loomed overhead, and the ground beneath his feet grew soft and spongy. Jack felt as if he were walking on a sponge, and he was beginning to sink. Suddenly, he heard a voice calling out to him. It was a voice he had never heard before, high-pitched and musical. Jack followed the voice, and soon he came upon a clearing in the forest. In the center of the clearing stood a beautiful fairy, her wings shimmering in the sunlight. She looked at Jack with her bright, green eyes and smiled. "Greetings, traveler," she said. "What brings you to this enchanted place?" Jack told her of his journey and his desire to see the forest's magic for himself. The fairy nodded, her smile growing wider. "You have come to the right place," she said. "This forest is full of magic, and I can show you some of its wonders." The fairy took Jack's hand and led him deeper into the forest. They passed through groves of trees that sang in harmony, and fields of flowers that changed color with every step. They saw creatures that were half man, half beast, and watched as the stars danced in the sky. As the sun began to set, the fairy led Jack back to the edge of the forest. She bade him farewell and disappeared into the trees, leaving Jack with a newfound sense of wonder and magic. From that day on, Jack returned to the forest every chance he got. He explored its depths, befriended its creatures, and reveled in its magic. And though he knew that the forest was a place of danger, he also knew that it was a place of beauty, wonder, and enchantment. The moral of the story is that curiosity can lead to great discoveries and experiences, but it must be tempered with caution and respect for the unknown. Just like the enchanted forest, life is full of mysteries and wonders waiting to be explored, but we must be mindful of the dangers that may lurk in the shadows. By approaching life's challenges with a balance of curiosity and caution, we can discover new opportunities for growth and happiness while avoiding unnecessary risks.